In 1889, how does one lonely and crazed Dutchman, Vincent van Gogh, foresee the future of art? In 1889, he signs himself in here, a mental institution, St. Paul de Massol, just outside Saint-Rémy-de-Provence in southern France. He's come here for calm, for serenity. I'm David Dunlop, I'm a landscape painter, and I'm here with a few of my students, and we're going to set our easels up where he set his easels up. And we're going to try to discover the secrets of Vincent van Gogh, to follow his torturous and difficult and yet rapturous experience on the grounds surrounding St. Paul de Massol. Here's a Van Ruysdael, same 17th century Dutch painting. Look at these clouds. These are clouds that are concocted in the studio. Van Ruysdael wants to design a shape to take you back. Sweeping, curving motions, dramatic clouds, all constructed to give you a dramatic feeling. So when he goes to do Starry Night, or a painting like this in the Metropolitan Museum, the cypress, the olive trees, the roiling skies, he's borrowing from the rolling skies of his Flemish forebears. Everything has a volume, so I can create these trees with cylindrical volumes, but the cylinders move, they dance. They're not static cylinders. This is not an art based on simple observation. This is an art based on a transmutation of feeling, using the landscape as a springboard. I'm beginning to get something of the feeling of his texture here. But as I'm racing with the storm, and whoa, is that storm getting close? I don't know how much tempting of fate I can do. I'm afraid I'm going to have to just take the tape off. Vincent, this is as much as I could get done before the storm hits. Think on our pal Vincent van Gogh stood right where you're standing and right where you were standing when you painted this picture. And those mountains back there, those are his mountains. And they kind of track, don't they? The olive trees. And from the back, there's a certain light back here. That's what I'd work on with you, as I'd say, let's get the olive trees to jump and snap, because he uses contrast a little more than you're using it. Now watch, this lighter value is going to move this part of the tree right toward you. See how that part just started to move toward you? Mm-hmm. Light expands and light advances, and that's all I'm doing. Expression and feeling drove Vincent, and that would drive the future of art. I'm David Dunlop, I'm a landscape painter.